Hello everyone, this is Kim with Kim's Creations and Card Ministries coming to you on a recorded video. Today we're in November, y'all. This is November the 5th, 2024. My last video was on, well, the last one that went up was October the 27th. I recorded one on the 28th, and I just realized that it did not upload. It was an error loading, and I don't know really what happened to it. But I just finished uploading it, so it's there now. So this is kind of a part 2 to that one, because I had done a bunch of let's pull these out. I was working on this. I had previously done some other ones. I've left off with this in that video, so I went in. So I finished a lot of the things that I had started, and got some that are not finished here. That was an old one. That's really not finished either, but I don't remember what I wanted to do with it. So I'm pulling out some of the ones that I want to work with today. Making, for the most part, I don't think I'm going to work on this one today because it's not the colors. Well, maybe some of the colors that I'm looking for. But I'm mostly working for fall colors. I have not finished my fall journal. I did not even finish my Halloween journal. I am going to try to go ahead and finish it, though, so it'll be available for next year. Or at least I want to finish putting the, what's the word I'm looking for? Putting the pages in it, putting the signatures in, and then after I do that, I might, well, I kind of want to go ahead and decorate it actually. So we'll just see. I might do some of the decorating. So we've been working on, I've been working on mini journals. So I've put the covers on a lot of these. I think I did that in one of my previous videos. So it might be the one I just uploaded. I don't know. But I've gotten all these little mini journals that the covers are finished, but I haven't put the pages inside yet. I'm going to do that in the next video because I wanted to finish up some of this stuff that I want to decorate them with, so I can hop right in and finish decorating. Now I did go ahead and put some pages in a few of them. And this one, and then I've got one that's basically finished. I'll show it to you last. So I got this little guy, and I've got the papers in it. And then this one has papers in it, but they're not decorated on the inside at all. And I don't plan on doing a lot of decorating with these. But I will show you what I do intend to do. So none of these have had any decorations. And I may go still, after I finish doing the little bit of decorating that I do, I may go back and do one or two little extra things on the covers. I might decide to do an enclosure. I hadn't figured all that stuff out yet. But we'll come back. I'll show you how I put my finished the inside and prepared it for the signature, and then put the signatures in. So I'll show you how I do that in the next video. But like I said, I need to get this, I need to get some of these decorative pieces finished. So today, I'm Stampin' Up, because I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. They released the online exclusives. You know, I haven't looked at, there's just been so much going on. I haven't looked at them. I don't remember what they are, but I think there's some Valentine's Day stuff there. There's not going to be any more, to my knowledge, there's not going to be any Valentine's in the new mini catalog that will be coming out at the end of the year. It'll be good, I think, January and February, and then there's usually like the celebration that for every $50 you spend, you get a gift, a free gift. So it's usually stamp set or balls and folders or paper pack, or sometimes if you spend $100, you'll get like a die set or something else. So anyway, those are coming up in January. So you want, if you want to get know what those things are ahead of time, you can go ahead and join and become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I haven't, like I said, I haven't looked. I think it's just the regular $99 to join, and then you get free shipping. You get a stamp, get a paper pumpkin kit, and you get $135 worth of product, no shipping. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's all accurate. All right, so here's the one that I have put together. I put the signature in it. I haven't added my gems. I'm going to put some gems in it. And I'm probably, like I said, I'll probably do something cutesy, like an addition to the cover, something with some dimension or something. And I may put a closure. Haven't decided. But I did decorate the inside a little bit. So, and actually I just realized I'm not finished with it, because I didn't finish the things that I was putting in the pockets. So there's a little pocket here on the front. Y'all, this stamp set is absolutely adorable. I didn't even realize. Let me see if I can find it. It's this one. I'll have to go back and see, because I can't remember if it's still available or not. But yeah, I had this cute little dog, cute little teapot, cute little plant thing, and I used these things in this, in this little checkered thing. Enjoy the little things. Oh, I'm sleepy. I put that in there. I'm gonna probably do the sunshine and smiles maybe at the back. But yeah, I've mostly finished this one, except for maybe just going through to see if I want to do some touch-ups to it. But I did lightly decorate it. So I put a little something on the pages, like a stamp or some washi tape. Isn't he adorable? The little dog and the flowers. There's the teapot. I don't remember what I got this heart off of. But, you know, just minimal decorating so it wouldn't get too bulky. So there's this pocket here, and I just stuck these papers in it. I hadn't decided what I'm going to do in that pocket yet. I was thinking I might make maybe 2 or 3 paper clips, altered paper clips to use. But I hadn't, like I said, I haven't done that yet. Oh, and I was gonna, this is the one I'm probably gonna put that sunshine and smiles maybe on this. I don't know. I hadn't decided yet. But I'm gonna be, got that corner tuck pocket. Oh, I don't know how long I'm gonna last. I'm just now all of a sudden got sleepy. And then I got this little side pocket here. And again, I just stuck things in them to kind of keep them open, keep them so that they wouldn't stick. And there's another one to put something in. So yeah, I'll be putting some things in these few little pockets. I only put a handful of pockets in this. And there's a side one on this side. Okay. And there you go. I haven't figured out how much to charge for these. I don't know. I mean, I didn't do a ton of decorating, but it's still, a lot of work went into this, even if you don't decorate. And then finally a corner pocket in the back. And then I'll probably put something right here on the back, just something thick, flat, but just something. So there's this one. If anybody has any thoughts about what I should charge for these, or what you'd be willing to pay for something like this, it will have some beads on it. And like I said, I'm toying with putting on a clasp. I haven't decided yet, some kind of a clasp. But anyway, if anybody's got any suggestions, I would appreciate it. And as always, please give my videos a thumbs up. Like, share, ask your friends to look at it. I need some more subscribers, so that would be awesome. If I could get my subscribers up to maybe 100 by the end of the year. Yeah. All right, so what I wanted to work on was decorating. I'll probably do more to these, but instead of doing that, I want to just start with something fresh. Maybe these or these or these. I think actually I'll start with this page. So, let me set this here. I think I'll start with this page. All right, let me get the markers that I'm using out. Give me a moment. I'm trying to, they're supposed to be right here in my, they are. So there's a regular Sharpie. I got a Posca pen. I think this one's the 0.5. No, this one's 0.7. I thought I got 0.5. And I order a lot of these things from Michael's, and I do them online. I just go pick them up. I guess I ought to be paying attention to what they're giving to me, because that might not have been what I ordered. But I mean, it's serving the purpose, so it's fine. Oh, also, if you do happen to order something from my Stampin' Up store, and you're spending less than $150, please use my host code there. So that way, if I get my orders through you all that don't spend $150, like if you spend $75 and then somebody else spends $75, I can close that order out and get $15 worth of free products that I can pass on to you guys. I have so much free stuff I want to give away, and just haven't gotten into a situation where I can do that. I just need to increase my viewership a lot, and get comments and likes. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just falling asleep. Something awful. I think I'm going to try to do another one like that one right here. Actually, I'll do it in the yellow. Let's do this one right here. So I believe I just used this an ultra fine. Okay, so I have an ultra fine, a fine. This one's also ultra. I brought an extra one in case one went out on me. Okay, so this is the ultra fine. And I think for this particular flower, so I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ultra for this side, for this little flower, I think the ultra fine was good. So I'm thinking I want to do it this way. It seems to work out better for me when I do them like this. And I'll have 8 leaves, 8 petals. There we go. And I really like this a lot too. So let's see. Let's do it on this little one. So we're going to do a smaller circle here. And I'm going to do 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you do kind of this little heart thing in between all of them. So it's kind of like an inverted heart. And of course, they don't have to be perfect because mine never are. And then I do the little lines up the center of all of them. I think that was all of them. Okay. And this one's kind of cool too. So I'm going to try it over here on an orange one. So we'll skip my circle. And it's going to be 4 kind of triangular looking petals. And if you go off into the white section a little bit, that's really okay. It doesn't hurt anything. So when you cut it out, you just cut into the white. You'll cut it there a little bit if you need to. And again, it wasn't a great sketch, but it's not bad once you use it on something. They really look cute. They're really cute. I could always go in here and add like another petal, but I think it's fine actually. I'd rather not mess with it. Let's see, what else do I have? Let me look at some of my other ones here. See what I've done in the past. I have to come up with some more ideas from these. I'm kind of running a little dry. That's not bad. I could do that, another one of those. Let's do one of those here in the yellow. I'm going to try something a little different though. I'm going to do my circle here. And again, they're sort of triangular. That one might have been too much of a triangle. It's all right though. And then I'm going to take my smaller pen and do on the inside with my smaller pen. And then I think I'm going to probably try to do some light lines just on this inside part. There we go. Oh, I like that one a lot. Let's see. Do one of those, another one of those here in the yellow. Okay, and just do a couple little ones here. I probably need to stand up and make sure I'm in frame. I think I am, but I'm going to double check. Oh yeah, I'm in frame pretty well. That's pretty good. Let's see. Let's do... just do this. That's nothing much easier than that, is there? And let's do another one with the pointed ones, the pointed tips. And so it's going to be that. That first one was sad. Hopefully these other ones will make up for it. There we go. All right, so now we're down to our little snails. And I like putting a little face on them. Or at least one little eye. He needs some antenna. I'm trying to remember if I can find one of my other ones, because I can't really remember what I did. And I liked what I did, so I kind of want to keep it like that. All right, here we go. Yes, I need to do some antenna. I think I'm going to use my thicker one here to do the antenna, because they're not the easiest thing in the world to cut out. And so this makes it, the line, a little bit thicker for cutting out purposes. I don't have a lot of room to do his. One can kind of go into the thing here. Yeah, I'm talking about being hard to cut out, Kim. That was brilliant. Let's go ahead and do the antenna on all of them since I have. Excuse me. So I've been dyeing. I've been doing some coffee dyeing some paper, so I have that paper to do my fall journal with, and some in my Halloween journal. I don't know if any of you, this is Tuesday night, election night. Something popped up on my screen and it said it was a close race. The polls have all closed now. So I guess it's what, 11 Eastern? Well, it's 10:30 Eastern. That doesn't sound like, there should still be some polls open. Because I think the furthest distance from us is 3 hours away in our poll. Oh, well, that's right. Never mind. They closed at 7 here, and some places are not closing. That would be 10 on the West Coast, 10 o'clock for me, when it's 7 on the West Coast. I did hear there were a couple of polling places that were staying open later because of some issues they were having earlier in the day. So hopefully that all got straightened out. Yeah. I like my little snail to look happy. Sort of. Alright, and then let's do, just kind of follow it around a little bit here. I tried to make it to do it with the paint, and then I ended up having to go back with some more paint again because the paint was bleeding too much together, so you didn't really have a distinctive swirl. That's the right word, right? It's a swirl. You want a distinctive swirl. And this one wasn't very distinctive at all, but we can work with it like that. I'm getting stuck on something down there. So I don't know if I painted any of these guys while I was on video. I don't remember if I did or not. They're really quite easy to draw. It was just like a swoosh with my paint brush. So I did a little blob and then I swooshed it. And then I think I made some more later that were smaller. Yeah. So you make a little blob and you swish it. And of course, I probably was using too big of a brush. I probably could have made them even smaller. Yeah. So a blob and swish. And then just do a circle with a lighter color and then go back with a darker color and try to do your swirl. Just like blend it out. I have discovered that it is better to do the dark color last on this, because if you try to do it first and you end up, when you put your lighter color, you end up blending it away and it doesn't really show up as well. Okay, so now I can add some extras to these little guys, to everything. So since I'm on the little dude, I'm gonna do some on him first. I'll look at some little ziggy zaggies here, and there's some little lines on him here. And I'm gonna put some lines back here on his head. You can do just really anything that you want to do. Doesn't matter. Oh, let me think. seems like that I did draw around his little body too. Should have done that first. And I did. Again, this doesn't matter if you go over into the white at all. Let's do some more of these little guys. Circle, circle, circle. Circle, circle. And we'll do okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's do this part first. Draw his little, around his little body and around his head. And then around the larger piece here. Okay. I can't remember what I've told y'all. I know I've been talking about my mom a lot lately and about all her goings-ons with her surgery, and knock on wood, she seems to be doing a little better. She's doing well enough to get a little uppity with me and with the girls that are coming in from the VA sends. They contract with this company, and I have to say it's kind of she says she doesn't need any help. She doesn't want them there, and it's very frustrating. I don't know if I've discussed that before, but I had a really rough day yesterday. My brother just told me to stay away. He said, don't go over there today. I had already told her I was going over there yesterday afternoon. After I went over there and picked up the garbage, and then she thought I left without talking to her, and she left me a message, and she was all sad and crying because I didn't say hey. You only said hey to Daddy. You don't care about me. I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom. Yeah, she lays on the guilt trips, and it's not fun. But anyway, the good news is, health-wise, she seems to be doing okay right at the moment. And the number of episodes or incidences of the AFib seem to have subsided somewhat, so that's a good thing. And then we had people came out and cleared out the trees, so that was nice. The remaining debris from Hurricane Helene that kind of did a number on their yard, most of that's gone now, so that's good. And finished painting the house, and I finally got the got all the stuff back in, either gone or in back into the storage room at my dad's storage room. So that was good news. And trying to think. Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, one of the girls was there last week from that the VA sends. She helped me. We did cleaned out one of the bathroom cabinets. So kind of got that straightened up a little bit. Threw away old things, you know, expired, no longer good. There's always a lot of that. There's a lot of that in the cupboard too, but I think we took care of most of that last year. I've still, since then, I have had to throw away a few things, but I think we've taken care of most of that. I'm going to do that again. I forgot about doing that up here. I'll do that up here. And maybe right here, do a couple of those. And I'm going to come back in with my white pen also and do some stuff with the white one. I didn't do, I'm doing something on the little head. Okay, and let's do and my little heater just turned off. I'm sorry, I didn't think about that. I hope it wasn't too loud. Totally forgot it was on. Oh my goodness. Wake up, Kim. Wake up. You still need to do some stuff. I've been helping my friend at her music studio. Just today was my second day doing that. So I earn a little tiny bit of money, and so that enough that it doesn't interfere with what I get on my unemployment. Because I only get down to, I think, 3 more paychecks today. Yeah, the one I got yesterday was 4. And then the next one I'll have 3. I get 3 more unemployment checks, and then I need a job, basically. So I'm working part-time for her just to earn, like I said, I can earn like something like $86 a week for it to not affect my unemployment benefits. So yeah, I'm just a little bit to help offset, you know, and then when I get, because there might be a time period where I don't have a job and I don't have any unemployment in, and I will be broke because pretty much every bit of what I make right now goes into paying my bills. I really have no leftover money at the end of the, I have end of the money before I come to the end of the month. So yeah, it's kind of rough at times, but I mean, I'm getting by. But I wouldn't be getting by without that unemployment payment though. So all right. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see, do I want to do, I was pulling my white marker. I'll do some stuff with my white now. Especially like, all right, I got to kind of get it going. Make sure it's coming. I think I'm going to do, well, come on out, white. Come on. I'm going to do, it's coming out very well. Just can barely see it. Let me see how it looks over here. Huh. So I thought this was going to be, and it worked fine. Maybe just needed time to get going again. I thought this was going to be, this has been, oh, there we go. There we go. So maybe I do need to point the other one. I don't know. Okay. Oh, did that a little hard, a little heavy-handed there, Kim. All right, let's get back over here to this flower. That's looking better now. So yeah, so she has a music studio. My friend has a music studio, and we went to college together. So I'm just doing you know, like I said, I'm working like her desk in the office, you know, people greeting people when they come in, and I'm helping like with one of the little classes with the little kids. So I've got that, and then get that come out again. Oh man, that was way too much. I kind of feel like I need a paintbrush now. Do something with it. Yeah. Hate for it to go to waste. I'm just not really good with a paintbrush, which is kind of why I think two do better. Which was kind of why I wanted to use a pen. So I'm just not really good with fine line things with a paintbrush. I think it just takes a lot of practice. And I'm kind of impatient. No. Say it isn't so. Oh yeah, I am very impatient. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather just kind of have my, using my marker. Who we got there? So we got little Ivy over here. She jumped up on my desk. I think if you've watched any of my videos, you've probably seen Ivy. There she is. Hey, baby. She's getting better. She still likes to go off after everything pretty much on my desk. Like, here she comes. And there she goes. Thankfully, this is not completely wet with watercolors, because she has no concept of space or someone else's space. None whatsoever. There we go. I'm just going to try to do these little white dots. I just until this puddle of paint runs out, or paint marker. So far it's holding on. And we're back. What is it, Ivy? Why don't you go find a spot to lay down, baby? Got your little box. Sophie's laying in her box over here. Yeah, she is. Well, be careful about getting on my papers, darling. He's a good girl. Hello, Sophie. I don't know. Well, Sophie's tail, I think, is in camera. I don't know if her whole body is, but her tail certainly is. Hello, darling. What you doing? Let's see if I can get my pen going again now. I was kind of thinking about doing that around those. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I hope I'm in camera. I just realized I might have been out for a moment. Whoa! There went Ivy jumping across the room from the counter to the back of my chair. At least it was my chair and not my back. That's an improvement. Yes, she has jumped on my back. Now she's over there wanting to get into a basket. Yeah. Come on, let's go. All right. And sometimes the markers don't like to work on, like the watercolors. I haven't really tried them on the acrylics. I don't know. And it depends on the markers too. Some of them are just fine. Others not so much. And some of my little spaces were bigger than others, but that's okay. Oh, I know what I was wanting to do. Stay in camera, Cam. So last Friday, okay, so in South Carolina, we had early voting, and the county that I lived in had voting. We had 4 places you could go vote at early. And I already knew the one downtown was kind of much of a nightmare because it was very crowded. They only had, starting off with, they only had 1 wheelchair space. They added a couple at some point. But, let's see how that looks. That's all right. But the thing was, because you were in downtown, if you were not able to get into the wheelchair space, there was no place to like wait to get into the wheelchair space. So you just had to drive around the block multiple times and hope you might eventually get the spot for handicap parking. So I didn't want to go down there with my mom and dad, and so we went to this other little town. I had heard it was better. So what I did was I went Friday morning. I went down there to vote, and sure, I got in and out really quickly. So yeah, that was great. All right, but now I had to take Mom and Daddy back in the afternoon. You kind of got to figure it's probably going to be a little bit more crowded in the afternoon, and it was. I think I was going to do something here. Do something. So, like I said, I only waited in line just a few minutes, really. It wasn't long at all to get to vote when I went. But when I went back with Mom and Dad, the line was out the building, but it wasn't around the building and down 2 blocks like it was if you went downtown. So, but there was somebody in the wheelchair space. So the way that works is, you wait to get the wheelchair space. And thankfully, there, unlike downtown, there was actually a spot where I could wait, legitimately see the person in the parking spot, and I could be there ready to pull in when they left. So like I was in line for the wheelchair space. I did have to wait a good little while. It takes approximately 30 minutes for them to take care of 2 people in a car. That's how long it took about. But there wasn't anybody there. Nobody had come to their car yet when I got there. So I said, has anybody come out? And they said no. And I said, do you know if they know you're here? And they weren't sure. I said, let me go and tell them you're here. So I went inside. I said, did y'all know there was somebody out here in the wheelchair spot? And they said no. I said, well, there is. And then I'm in line behind them. So I just wanted to let them know we were here. So shortly after that, it took them a few minutes, but shortly after that, somebody came out, got their information, got their IDs, got their ballots, and then they bring the machine out to your car, and then they take it back inside. But that whole process took about 30 minutes. So, it wasn't, there was still a wait involved, because the people that were in line when we got there were getting out before we did. Well, first of all, because they were getting in there where it was close to vote by the time we got in our parking space, and then we had to wait for the people to come out and get our IDs, and then had to wait for them to, bring it back out and bring out the voting machine, all that stuff. So there was some time involved. And then, of course, it was a little bit longer drive too than if I'd have just gone downtown Anderson here. So, but it's okay. We got them voted. It was a little bit of an ordeal, but we did it. So, Okay, but anyway, these are my floral doodles. I don't really have any rhyme or reason about what I do. I just do with my doodling. I kind of like that. I feel like I need to do something in the black here. Do that. Those little white lines still didn't turn out so great. Might go back and do those over again. Well, they're not terrible. Let's see. That's a little better. I feel like it got stuck on something. Alright, so now what are we going to do here? I think I will color the little circle in. Actually, kind of make my circle, whoops, get my fat one here. Make that circle a little bigger because I don't like the way some of my petals are looking right there. If I can make this bigger, it kind of works out those petals a little bit better. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so it was interesting. My dad knew who he wanted to vote for. He knew who he for president, and he knew who he wanted to vote. We had the sheriff was running. He was running unopposed, but my dad still wanted you know, to vote, cast a vote for him. He doesn't really, the dementia doesn't really allow him to know a whole lot, but he knew who for those 2 offices, he knew he wanted to vote for, so, you know, took him to vote. And then I told my mom, I said, be sure you put his little that he voted thing on him, because he'll be asking you all day when we're going to go vote, since we already went Friday. But see, he'd already forgotten by the time we got home Friday afternoon. Where were we? Where did we just go? He didn't even remember going to vote. So, and we went, you know, I went through it with him before. I had a sample ballot that I printed out so he could look through it and say, I know him, you know, I know that person, I want to vote for them. So he was able to go in there and say who he wanted to vote for. And so I said, go ahead and circle it on your little piece of paper, so when you get there to vote, you can do it by just looking at your paper. I know I still feel like with Mom, I pretty much let her do it by herself, but she kept messing up because she's got, you know, the arthritis in her fingers, so she kept hitting the wrong button, or, you know, and so there were some problems with hers, but I could tell the lady was getting aggravated. She didn't say she was, but I could tell she was. So when it came time for Daddy to vote, I had gone over to help Mama get back in her seat good, because she had turned sideways to vote. And I went back over there and kind of leaned my head over and I said, Dad, see there at the bottom of the screen, it says next. You need to hit next. And then I would say, okay, what's there? Just read it. Okay, yeah, push, yeah, that button right there. That's their name. That's them right there. Push that button. So it was more that, like I said, he knew who he wanted to vote for. He just had trouble figuring out how to use the machine. And then he didn't. He get to the bottom, and it was done in columns. So you had the left to right. So you had the left side, and then you had to go do the right side. And see, that happened to Mom. She totally didn't do the right side. She went ahead and pushed the next button, and then she got to the end to review, and she said, where's that? I didn't vote for that. Why didn't I vote for that? So it's because she had skimmed over it. Didn't realize she had missed it. So, and that lady had to keep coming over and, you know, helping her fix it. And you could tell she was aggravated. So when we got to Daddy, I didn't want her to have to do that for Dad. So I kind of like, yeah, now you need to push that. Now you need to push that. I really did not tell him who to vote for. I just told him how to use the machine. So I think that is okay. Oh my goodness. But I'm really curious about, I want to hear what the voter turnout was across the country. I'm really curious about that. I mean, I'm pretty sure Anderson County, broke our record as far as early voting goes. We had like 28% of our registered voters voted early. Now, I would not have voted early. I like to wait till the day of. But since Mama wanted to vote and I needed to kind of check it out ahead of time, I didn't. I voted early. So I think I'll just do little white dot. I want to do more on that. I'll just do some white dots. So yeah. So this, yeah, actually ends up being somewhat time consuming to do all the lines and stuff for the doodles. But it's relaxing. It's kind of fun. Just wanted to finish one page, and then I might do a little bit on a couple of the other pages. We'll see. I don't know what I want to do here. I think I'm going to color in the little dot. I may just leave those like they are. I like this little flower. I may not do anything. Let's see, maybe do one and see how it looks. Well, hey baby. That's Sophie. This is Sophie. She's kind of a, I think they call it like a tortoise shell pattern on her. And her body, this is a tortoise shell. I don't know if that did much or not. Maybe that. Well, that's kind of cool. I'll do this bigger one. Let's do just around the tops. There we go. I think I'll leave those other ones. I was going to do a little bit more, but it was, my pen was acting up over here. That's frustrating. I think I'm in, make sure I'm in camera here. Sorry, y'all. What you got, girl? What is, ooh, stuck my hand in that blob over there. And there's Ivy. Sure, she heard Sophie over here getting into something, and she's like, what are you doing? Sounds like you're messing in my stuff. And yes, she is, Ivy. She's messing in your stuff. You gonna fuss at her? Yeah, fuss at her. Okay, let's go with this one. Hey, baby. So yeah, doodling is a lot of fun. The least fun of all of this is going back and cutting the stuff out. I will say that. That is not as much fun. I don't mind it though, really. And so I've not had, basically, I've not had a working TV for a long time, like since February or March. And I wasn't really sure why, but it didn't really matter because I just don't watch that much television. Because like if I wanted to watch something, I just turn it on my iPad. But I had a friend visiting over last weekend, and he's like, we need to watch I need to be able to watch the ball games. I'm like, well, can't you watch it on your computer? So anyway, got it working. It was not the television, thankfully. It was just I needed a new Fire Stick, which I had already because I had bought one and just never tried to hook it up. So new new, whoa, fire stick, and we were back in business. I'll just move some stuff. That was uneven that you stepped on, wasn't it, darling? Let me fix that. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Put my arm out there. So now, Sophie is where Ivy usually likes to go. So Ivy's like speculating. She's looking over there. What is going on? Why is she in my spot? Don't know, babe. Don't know. Yep, she's in your little spot, though. I should put some little dots right here. It makes the space show up more if I add the little white there, too. So now there she goes. She's like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but she is in my spot, and I would kind of like to have it back. So she went to claim her space. And she's like, you need to get out of there. That's my spot. Careful, baby. Y'all are going to I need to move this paper trimmer, because that's what they keep stepping on and knocking out of whack. And we still are. So, I think those all look pretty good. What y'all think? Again, be sure and give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing here. And I would really appreciate the comments and the shares. Oh my gosh. And the likes. And getting more people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would really be awesome. If y'all could help me out with that, if you haven't subscribed. All right, let's do these little acorns. I haven't decorated these butterflies yet. I might decorate those. So let me do the acorns first. So I've already done some snails. And I'll set these aside. All right. So I kind of just like doing, I left a, I didn't put a stem on him. Let me see if I've got, yeah, let me use my brown. I think I used my brown Sharpies to do these. And I realized at some point too, I probably didn't make these little toppings on the little crown up high enough for my acorns. All right, now I don't know that I painted these on there, but I painted them first and then I outlined. So again, it's just kind of like a little semicircle, but then you put like a little tip on it right there, and then across the top, really, it was just a swoosh. So what I'll probably do these all a little bit. Come on, do them a little bit differently. I'm gonna do this though here, kind of like a hashtag, and I'm gonna go different directions with it though. Just like to try different things with it when I do it. The other thing that's looks kind of cool is just the X's look pretty cool. And then I think I did some dashes. And some more X's. Circles looked really cool too. I did them just kind of like really tight little circles. So there's all sorts of ways you can fill in the top of your acorn. I'm trying to look at some of the acorns, some of my other acorns that I did. I'm trying to charge my iPad here, but it got knocked down just a minute ago, and my cord is about to fall apart. It is literally hanging by a thread. Yeah, it is. It's hanging by a thread. Where's some more acorn? There's an acorn. Just trying to see what I did on some of my other ones. Acorn on that one. Okay, so here, let's see what I did. I did squigglies. So I was pulling these out to see what I did on them. See which ones I liked. Oh, I liked this one. I was trying to see what I did, just like a little squiggle kind of thing. There, let's see. On the cap. Get my black pen again. Let's try that. Just do a like this. Yeah, that kind of looks pretty cool actually. There we go. And I'm gonna just want to do the bottoms section of a couple. Okay, get my white now. Okay, let's get here to this one. Let's do okay. Oh, that's hard. So using the Sharpie on top of that marker doesn't work so great. But that's okay. I'm gonna do kind of like that. Check my time. see how long this is, because sometimes I get busy doing this and I lose track of time. Yep, I need to go ahead and go. So I've done, what have I not done yet though? I've done the flowers and the snails. Let me do a butterfly. Right, let me finish this one little thingy. I'll do a butterfly and then we'll call it a night. Let's finish this little acorn. Oh, and I have a new design. Oh, I have a new one. I'll have to, and it turned out so cute too. So I'll do it next time. I have a new little character, especially cute for my fall. For my fall journal. Okay, so move from those. Let me go over here and do a butterfly. Oh man, how did I do my butterflies? I had one that I did I really liked. I probably can't find it now. Let me see. Butterfly, butterfly. Let's see if I can find it. Where are you, butterfly? So I know I did one that I liked, but I don't know where it is. I'm not sure what I did with it. And it may not be, I may not have used it actually, because these are pretty big. Actually, I did use a butterfly, but it was not my favorite. Which one did I use it on? This one. It's not terrible. It's not bad, actually. It's not that bad. I'm going to do this one. It's a little smaller, so maybe it won't take as long. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I'm going to use my Sharpie that's a little fatter. Figure out what I did with it. Here it is. And I think I want to go around like so. Do it at the top also. I'll do it on this one. Okay. And I guess I'll do it down here too. Do it down here too. To be careful that I don't cut it off somewhere. There we go. Now, what do I want to do? I think I wanted to do like, do dots around this one. As the thing is, you go over an hour and they take a really long time to upload. And that's probably what happened on my last one, is that it was longer. It was a little longer, and then it didn't want to load, and so it arrowed out on me. But oh, you're so cute. And I'm gonna do some little pieces down his body here. We'll do just make some curves on that part. All right, and then I think I want to do some white just some white dots on both of those. And then I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. go. Then I think I want to do, do one more, 5 on each side. And I'm going to stop that there where those other lines start on both of these. Let's see. Oops, make sure I'm in the view here. And then, whoops, and we'll just do bigger circles there and there and down here. Go. I think I want to do one other little thing with this. I think I want to do this. And there is Sophie. I might carry this all the way. Just make it smaller. Okay. That looks pretty cool. I'll do one more thing. I'm going to add some dots in these with these. I skipped one and did it here. Here we go. What y'all think about my butterfly? I think he turned out cute. So that's it for tonight. We colored, I'm going to tear this one off. We did some of the detailing. We did a butterfly. We did a handful of acorns. I think we did this whole page, or most of this page. Only a little tiny bit of it had done. So these are ready to cut out and use on covers, or put them on little journal cards, or put them on just like a punched out circle or something, or on for an altar paper clip. I think I'm going to use some of these smaller ones for my altar paper clips. Might actually put an acorn on one of those. I could probably put one of these smaller snails on a paper clip. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I'd appreciate your liking and sharing, and if you haven't subscribed yet, to go ahead and do that. Definitely a thumbs up would be great. I hope you all have a wonderful night, And I'll try to get back on here again sometime this week. Let me make sure get final picture has all those in there. And my host code, flop it up there. And if you place an order with Stampin' Up, don't forget those new online exclusives are available. And you could, if you use, you look for me as a demonstrator, best way to reach me, 864-752-5688. You can text me. Use the host code if you spend less than $150 before taxes. And next time I'll be, I should be showing y'all how to finish up these little books on my next visit. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.